you're getting a tax-free stream of income that shields you from the impact of tax rate risk down the road, that also shields you from longevity risk all at the same time.
How do you incorporate annuities into your retirement philosophy?
Really, the things that Tom talked about as being sort of the reasons why Americans aren't fully embracing SPIAs and DIAs and things like that is, I think you're totally spot on. It's the liquidity issue. You're handing a chunk of your retirement savings over to an insurance company in exchange for a stream of income that's guaranteed to last as long as you do. That sounds great in principle, but people just have consternation when they think about losing liquidity on a huge portion of their net worth. And so that sort of talks them out of ever entering into the transaction. And then this whole idea that if you enter into a SPIA and then you step off a curve and get hit by a Mack truck 2 years into the proposition, all that money goes to pay for the income of everybody else in the risk pool. And so to me, in my mind, the specific product that helps to assuage those concerns is a fixed index annuity. And the reason it does so is because, yes, it has liquidity, 10%, and 10% is a smorgasbord of liquidity. Why? Because, in a world where they're saying never take more than 4% of your savings per year because of the 4% rule, hey, you have up to 10%, so there's plenty of liquidity there. And then if you die, whatever your money's grown to, minus whatever distributions you took along the way, that's what goes to your heirs. And so I think that the annuity industry is always evolving, and they're coming out with new products that help assuage the concerns that people have with sort of the more traditional approaches. And so fixed index annuities are how I approach it. And I prefer fixed index annuities that have what I call in my book, Tax-Free Income for Life, I call it a piecemeal internal Roth conversion feature. What that does is it allows you to convert your annuity to a Roth IRA in an amount of your choosing over a time frame that your financial plan calls for. Okay. And then once all the money is moved into the Roth IRA, then you can elect that guaranteed lifetime stream of income. So you're getting a tax-free stream of income that shields you from the impact of tax rate risk down the road, that also shields you from longevity risk all at the same time. And so that's how I would position the annuity. That's sort of the strategy I lay out in Tax-Free Income for Life. I'm not saying that that other kinds of annuities are bad or there's not a place for them, but that's traditionally how we recommend it in the sort of the Power Zero worldview.
Tom, any comment on that?
No, I wholeheartedly agree. There's two phases of an annuity. There's the accumulation phase and the distribution phase. But I think just going back to what we said, what stops people from turning on the income, actually taking income is that perceived loss of liquidity. But there's so many ways to build around that and give people that access. It doesn't need to be a barrier.